Hi Cancer, my name's Leona from Supra Conscioussoul, and this is your deeper look. So I've already pulled the cards from the last reading, so we're just going to look into it a little bit deeper in this reading. So if you haven't already watched the first reading, I suggest you do that. I'm going to link it up here or here somewhere. So let's move on to your reading. So we have this slow moving energy from the Knight of Pentacles, and that's feeling like things are moving a lot slower than you want them to at the moment. Yeah, so we're going to take a clarifier for that. And we have the Ten of Cups. So there's something that you've got your heart set on. There's an emotional sense of fulfillment, and it is coming towards you, but it is coming slowly and steadily. It's not coming as fast as you would like, but when it does come, it's going to bring about this sense of fulfillment, this sense of feeling like all your cups are full. Yeah, it's on its way, and I feel like you can sense it, but it's like it's taking its time to come. You're like, hurry up already. Underneath the Knight, we have this card, which is the Wounded Warrior. This is you guys going through a lot of pressure, going through a lot of stress. It's like the last hurdle. Yeah, he's like, look, I've just got to get past this last hurdle, and then we're there, because it's almost the 10 of Wands. Yeah, but he's also got some fears. He has some trepidation because he's not sure what's round the corner, and he knows, like, he's scared of all of these wands. He's like, I've created all of this, and I just want to be able to continue the journey. However, he's got this one wand that he's focusing on at the moment. It's like you've got all of these wands, but there's this one thing that you want to come into fruition, and it's almost there. The energy is telling me it's almost there. You've almost made it. It's like you've gone through a lot of wounds lately, and this card is the Wounded Healer, or the Wounded Warrior. So it's about you still carrying on the battle, Cancer, because all these wounds are for a reason. Yeah, so let's go to the Knight of Wands. We had the Knight of Wands energy coming in, and I felt like it was to do with somebody that you're dealing with, but their energy is kind of stop-start. It's like your both of your energies are going in two different directions. You probably want this peace and this emotional fulfillment because you're rushing to it with this Knight of Swords. However, the Knight of Wands has got his back to you. See, he's not on it. It's like, or she's not on it. It's like their energy comes in. One minute they're in love, the next minute they're out of here, or it's a situation that keeps stopping and starting. So we're going to take a clarifier. The Page of Swords. There could have been an argument. There could have been some words. We also have this Knight of Swords coming in. So it could be that your energy could be a little bit intimidating, but that could be to do with wounds for you guys this month. It could be that it's like you're very defensive because of what you've been through, or so the communication can be a little bit sharp. And I feel like the Knight of Wands doesn't want to have this communication. They just want to get their energy out of there. So we'll then clarify the Ace of Cups, which is the Knight of Pentacles. So this ace is coming in slowly, but we have this Knight of Pentacles. Or somebody could feel, you could feel as if somebody's just kind of pulling you along with a carrot, so to speak. They're dangling a carrot in front of you, but it's like they're not actually moving. It's like it's not moving fast enough to you. There's a lot of fears here as well, and it's like that something about all the information isn't being presented, because we have this blindfold, we have this net, we have the bats. Something about this information is not coming through clearly. It's like you want this peace, but it's like there's obstacles at the moment, or the energy is not moving. Yeah, it's taking a standstill. It's not moving as fast as it could be moving. So then we have the Knight of Swords energy. And with that, we have Temperance. So this Knight of Swords is you could be coming in a little bit too fast and a little bit too strong for the other person. Yeah. And there's this balance needed to be created. It could be that you guys are both going through a healing process. And so that's how this balance is created. And then there could be a coming together or a walking away from the situation. But I feel like you guys are going through a sense of healing and trying to stay balanced within a situation. But you do want to move fast with the Knight of Swords. You are standing in your truth with the Knight of Swords. So maybe, possibly, there's a need for a sense of forgiveness. A need for a sense of forgiveness within yourself and others in this situation. Which brings about a sense of balance and brings about a sense of healing. So, with the Three of Pentacles underneath the Knight of Wands, I feel like you weren't being supported in the situation. Things weren't coming together. There was no structure. It's like you're trying to create a little bit more stability because we have the Three here. You're on this journey trying to create a bit more stability. It could be about 3 things that are not coming together, or 3 people that were not on the same kind of, not in the same plan or not in the same structure, let's say. But they weren't, there was a sense of not being supported. Yeah, we just had the Three of Swords drop out. There was a sense of betrayal, a sense of heartbreak. There could have been a third party interfering in this communication or interfering with the healing. Yeah, and it doesn't always have to be a third party in terms of the relationship. It doesn't mean that there's always a third person in the relationship. It could be that that third person is his best mate or her best mate that's getting in the way, or her mother or his mother that is getting in the way. So I sense that you was trying to get the energies. You feel let down by somebody. You feel like they weren't supporting you. In fact, they was trying to stab you in the back. And there's also a sense of opening up old wounds with this card as well. And it's like you're having to see the value within yourself. You're having to stand up for your own self-worth in this situation. And it's also about a structure that you don't want to be built on this rocky foundation. You don't want it to be built on this heartbreak. You want it to be built on this new sense of value of self. So that could have been why you wasn't accepting this offer and you was choosing to go your own way in a situation. Like I said, it could also be a Virgo in there. We have a Knight of Wands, which is a fire sign, Leo, Aries or Sagittarius. We have the Knight of Swords, which is the air sign. And we have the Queen of Pentacles. So we have all 4 elements here. So let's clarify the 4 of Cups, not wanting to take this offer. The 4 of Pentacles, you're not wanting to take this offer because you feel like it's not bringing about stability. It's not bringing about the stability of a 4, yeah? The 4 of Pentacles is also about you protecting yourself or guarding yourself. This offer could have been about finances as well, or it could have been an emotional offer, or it could be an offer where you're feeling like, look, you've hurt me before. I don't even know whether I should accept this offer again because this is rubbish. I don't want no part of this. This is going into a period of self-reflection, self-renewal, it's meditation, yeah, but you're setting up your boundaries and your protective boundaries, yeah, before you're wanting to move forward. And I feel like if they don't respect those boundaries, I feel like that's when your new start's going to come in. Or it could be a new start in that they accept your boundaries and you can now move forward together. We also have the Magician, so I'm going to clarify the Magician. And we get the Tower. There's an event, an epiphany, a situation where you kind of come to a realization that certain things have to die off, or that you can't put your faith on somebody else. It's like you have to take control of this situation before the Tower comes and clears the ground completely within it. Or it could be a sense that now this is destroyed. You've kind of destroyed this Tower with your I am presence. You're like, look, I'm not accepting that. It's not in line with my mind and my body and my spirit, yeah? And things are out of balance. I've tried to create harmony to bring this together. So it's like now there's a sense of you need to go your own way, or your power has now brought this Tower down. So let's clarify the full energy. The Ten of Pentacles. So for a lot of you, this new start leads to more financial abundance. It leads to more financial security. It leads to better relationships within the family, within the home. It can talk about money coming in that allows you to make this new start. It can talk about inheritances, legacy, yeah. So then we have the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Swords. So there's this sense of fear, yeah, but we have this new start coming, but you have some fears or some worries about this new start. I'm going to take a clarify. There's a new opportunity coming in, but you need to get out of your head in this situation and see it as a form of power, as opposed to fearing this new start. Yeah, it's like you have to take control of this energy. Yeah, stand on your higher ground. Yeah, defend your rights, defend your principles, stand in your truth. And then this new opportunity comes in. We also have the Queen of Pentacles underneath that. And like I said, she is somebody, or he is somebody, that is able to look after themselves. It's like they are able to be completely abundant within themselves. They are nurturing of other people. They are able to, they're good at business. They're good at socializing. They're great people to have as a hostess for a party. It's kind of you taking on more earthly stability, you taking on a sense of groundedness, yeah? So by the end of this month, or whenever the energy hits you, because it's not always the same for everybody, we have the High Priestess. This is you following your intuition. This is you following your inner wisdom. And it takes you to this place of being the Queen of Pentacles. She's only one step away from having everything that she needs. She has everything that she needs now. But it's about, in terms of her inner mastery, yeah, she's mastered her inner self, yeah, and how to create abundance using that inner self and that inner mastery. She is using the knowledge and the wisdom of the High Priestess, yeah, in order to move forward, yeah. Oops. We have to leave behind this Ten of Swords, this fear, this worry, because that will affect your manifestation this month. So remember, we also had the co-creator card. So it's about you creating with spirit as opposed to trying to materialize things on your own, which is very much about the High Priestess and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, it's asking you to look to the spiritual aspects of life as opposed to the materialistic aspects of life, although internally it will bring you this abundance and this finance. Yeah, it's less about focusing on the external and more about the internal work that needs to be done this month. And also we had the relationship card, which talks about relationships mirroring you. So if you feel like people are treating you in this way, yeah, it's a reflection on how you treat yourself. Yeah, so you're being called to look at how you're treating yourself, and it's saying that it's about trusting your romantic feelings. It says your feelings are real and worth exploring, yeah. But I feel like it's about you letting that internal love grow for yourself this month, and in doing so, that creates this external abundance. So take care, Cancer. Stay blessed. If you'd like a personal reading for me, all the information is in the box below. Take care. Stay blessed. Thanks for all your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions. I really appreciate it. Thank you.